bring up one of our questions from our viewers. It's coming. Okay, so from Jim, how will you and your volunteers convince opponents of your priority issues to support them?
Well, there's a bunch of things that we always do, which is, we normally go to joint finance meetings and testify. This year, they're going to have the 4 hearings. The last one is going to be virtual. So we will participate in the virtual hearing and let the Joint Finance Committee know what we need. The Joint Finance Committee has also put up a website this year, which they haven't done in the past. And it allows you to talk about parts of the budget and what you support and what you don't support. And so I'm hoping to get out emails and information to the general public about, and our members and our advocates, about using that website so that people can let the joint finance know. And you can comment on just one little thing. If it's a story you have to tell about your own life, it makes a difference. But I also encourage people to get in contact with their own elected officials. Even if they're not on joint finance, they make an awful lot of difference. And individual stories make a lot of difference. So we're going to encourage people, our members, and anyone in the universe who will listen to me, to get in touch with their legislators and say why these issues are important to them.
And Helen, I know pre-COVID, you and the red shirts, as we call them, our beautiful volunteers, get in their AARP shirts and attend those type of meetings to ensure that we're being heard. So if you could talk a little bit about how that's changed, of course, but also still how you're making a huge impact.
Well, I have to say it's changed and it hasn't changed. They're still going to do the road show. They're going to go to Whitewater and Rhinelander and Stout, University at Stout. But they're going to follow the local rules about social distancing. But, and as I say, then they're going to do one virtual day. Those meetings give you 2 minutes. It's not a lot of time, but you always have the option to write something. And that's good. And emails are good. And phone calls are good. So you let them know what your opinion is. We are going to be out there. We're probably going to be doing more ads and more public appearances virtually, because this year, I know that there are a lot of people that will attend those hearings. We're not to the stage where we feel comfortable taking our volunteers out to what could be a super spreader event.
Correct.
I'm just a little too cautious, and the organization's a little too cautious. And although those meetings, I love mass meetings and I'd love stirring the pot, it's just not the right time to do that. It
Correct.
just isn't the right time. So we'll be letting people know all the ways they can influence this process. I'll probably just come back one time when you invite me about where to send your comments, what makes good comments, how to organize your thoughts.
That'd be great.
We could do a whole little visit on how to influence the budget.
No.